Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Ralo, the rapper Ralo from Atlanta, admitted to being a federal informant. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments.
Responsibility for the accusations that
hold on, let me stop you right there. It ain't an accusation. It's in black and white, bro. I'm reading your lawyer pleading on your behalf, trying to get this record sealed because of this information that you gave. You saying that you never said that you didn't do it, but you had me believing for 5 years that you kept it solid, dog. And in the paperwork, it say that in 2 months, y'all got locked up in April. In June 6th, you gave them proffer. And you gave them information. You gave them folk the code to your phone and let them review it in your presence. That's what the paperwork say.
I ain't opposed to that shit. No, the document that you see is from a prosecution misconduct.
But
hearing.
Okay, but so if you saying that you gave them just the phone information because you knew nothing was in the phone, what about this shit on page 12, line 12 and 13, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana, where it say he is cooperating against heroin, methamphetamine, he knows about shootings, and the marijuana. That's what the transcript say.
I'm not opposition to that. Listen, when you go in there, they ask you other questions. I made my presentation. They started asking other questions.
You know the code though. That's what I'm saying. You know the code. You ain't supposed to have no meeting with them folks in the first place.
Queen, I was presented a situation that other, only reason why you know about this is because of the prosecution misconduct hearing. All these rap niggas pay that money to get out of jail. All these rap niggas pay that money to get out of jail.
But we ain't these rap niggas though. That what I'm.
Please consider this. I got caught with this shit on the plane. Say, what the fuck you thought I was gonna do?
Take your lick. Like, shit, it's just a week. Okay. Look, listen, remember when, before you got locked up, I used to always tell you, hey, don't do this. Hey, don't do that. Hey,
I agree with you, Shay.
And you used to tell me, it's just some weed. So if it's just some weed, why you ain't just go in there and chin up?
Guess what?
Man, this shit say, this what Brian Steele say. He said, if it comes out on June 6, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information, and it says, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well. It comes out on June 6, 2018, that Mr. Davis gave information, and it says, that's a lot of information on a lot of people that are well known in this community. That would not bode well for Mr. Davis or his security interests at all. Like, who they...
You low down, dirty, rat bastard. Look, it got me when the nigga say, bro, I was caught on the plane with it. What did you think I was gonna do? Look, bro, his homie say, bro, I thought you were gonna keep your chin up and take your lick. Nigga told you, if you got stopped, you be in trouble. Oh, it's just weed, This is what's wrong with niggas, fam. Yeah, this is what's wrong with niggas. If you didn't want to be caught, why take so many pictures and document so much of that shit? You know what I mean? And act like you was just the man. Everybody knew, bro, it was gonna come to an end. It always does. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Ralo, you a rat bastard. Yeah, Ralo, you a rat bastard, fool. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, man. You niggas act like y'all don't know the rules of the game. The rules of the game is you don't talk to police. You don't talk to law enforcement whatsoever. Lawyer. Yeah. Nigga ask you, what were you did? Lawyer. Did y'all do that? Lawyer. Bro, you methamphetamines, heroin, plus some others. Like, man, what do you mean? What you think you was gonna do? Nigga think you was gonna take your motherfucking charge. That's why Troy Ave say the streets are a myth. They are, man. That shit gonna tear you down and take you down, bro. It ain't good for nobody. Yeah, it never ends well. You know what I mean? Other than that one dude from New York, I think his name was Frank. Frank disappeared. You know what I mean? Frank disappeared in the 70s, 80s. They ain't seen him since. You know what I mean? Other than that, all of them get caught. So before you think that you're gonna be a drug dealer that never gets busted, think again, my nigga. And if you get busted, your ass gonna snitch, because you ain't gonna do that time Cause you can't. You's a whole ass nigga like Ralo. Thugs ratting, Lucha talk. Look, bro, it's making Atlanta look bad. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. Drop it in the comments. Cars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace. If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business. Welcome back to Scores from the Playground. LeBron James, King James, announced his retirement from the Los Angeles Lakers. And Adam22 say he should have been kicked out, booted out of LA a long time ago. Why? Because he's a snake. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments.
Leaving us. Not a basketball guy.
But everybody's happy.
I'm happy because I don't think we should have snakes in the great city of Los Angeles. He did Drake dirty. Get him the fuck out of here. I know he's a great basketball player, whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't care.
Did Drake dirty how? Because he went to the pop out?
They were besties. Drake's bringing them out in the middle of his concerts. LeBron's doing the high knees while he's singing along with Drake, shit like that. Didn't they have each other tatted?
No, Drake got him tatted.
Okay, bad enough. And then Kendrick puts out a scathing diss track, one of the most disrespectful diss tracks in the history of hip hop. And LeBron is all of a sudden such a fan of hip hop. He's such a big music guy.
Behind no Vaseline.
That he can't help but show up at the show and be celebrating. That's like the craziest thing I ever heard in my life. When I heard him try to justify that, I'm like, this LeBron guy's a full-blown retard.
What did he say? He just said he just went out for an outing. His son made like
He said he's such a hip-hop fan. I love hip-hop so much that I couldn't not go to this concert where it was basically a celebration of your death.
That's only one song.
Yeah, it's a big problem. You can't do that.
You would have went.
Hell no.
Man, get the fuck out of here. You don't give a fuck about you loyal to one person, you.
No. I'm loyal to a handful of people, but if I have a friend that I'm close enough with that I got a tattoo of him, and then somebody comes out, he has a big old beef, a rap beef, and then he's dissing him publicly, he makes a whole song about him, I'm not getting on stage and celebrating in that song. You fucking serious? Imagine somebody put out a song in which they called you, all the worst things that anyone could ever say about you. And then I don't just I don't just go on their podcast, but I'm shucking and jiving. I'm dancing. I'm living. The song is whack is a bitch. Whack is a snitch. Whack ain't from nowhere. Whack is a hoe. Fuck whack. Fuck whack. Okay. Whack. Whack. And I'm dancing to it and shit. Come on, bro. You're not telling me you seriously tolerate that?
All he says, you got to pop out and show these niggas.
We're not going to get into the lyrics of the song, but come on. It's just LeBron. I never cared about basketball my whole life. Get the fuck out of LA.
What if him and Kendrick was cool?
LeBron?
Yeah.
Still, you can't be up there singing along to that song.
If they're cool?
Listen, okay, if LeBron and Kendrick had this whole relationship going back, that does make the whole thing more excusable. But when you're on stage singing along to the song that is intended, let's be real, Not Like Us was a song that was built and designed to destroy Drake's career. The idea was that Drake was never going to be able to come back after that.
Did you see when LeBron high-fived on the A minor? That was
bro.
Yeah, that was
a piece of shit. Get him the fuck out of here.
Where's he going?
I don't care if you can dribble. I don't care if you got a free throw in you.
Well, his son.
Get the fuck out.
His son's still there.
Yeah. He ain't on shit.
What you mean?
I mean,
he's built. Hey, yo, Kobe.
Look, I don't know anything about basketball, but I've seen him play.
Kobe wasn't dominant the first couple years.
Look, I've watched one Lakers game in the last 2 years. I went with my wife. I went to a basketball game. They bring out Bronny at the end. He ain't on shit. He don't look like the rest of the guys out there. It wasn't impressive. And I say that knowing absolutely nothing about basketball, but I very much was like, whoa, that ain't it.
So you just went to the game to go?
We went just for the vibes, for the aura. You know, why not? We live in LA. You might as well go to a basketball game once in a while.
BET weekend was dead as
Did anything?
It's kind of harsh. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Thinking that it's so many snakes in California, period. There's so many snakes all around the world. You know what I mean? Yeah, check your grass. Yeah, just see if you can find one in there. You know, I'm just being honest, bro. Check your backyard. And you'll get that later. But yeah. he has a point. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. He snaked the fuck out of Drake. Snaked him. The man said, I don't care if you got a free throw left in you or some dribbles. We don't want you here. You are not welcome. Look, bro, what he did to Drizzy, like, I thought they was down there on best friend status. You know what I mean? Drake even got the Fighting Irish tattoo. You know what I mean? It was supposed to be him and LeBron forever. But he went to the pop-out. You know what I mean? Yeah, he went to the pop-out. Now, it's different. You jam the song is produced very fucking good. It's not, it got a little ring to it. You know what I mean? In your free time, your private time, you jamming that motherfucker. Okay. But you know what it means when you come out publicly and you pop out at that pop out. You know, let's just be honest, bro. Why? Because it ain't about picking sides. It's about just being a little subliminal with the way you're rocking with that shit. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Some of the Drake fans was jamming K-Dot shit. Some of the K-Dot shit, Drake fans, the K-Bots, they like Drake shit, especially this new Iceman album. Drop it in the comments, fam. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. You know what I mean? But he was supposed to chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? On top of that, he waged war against Drake. What Drake did, he aired out his dirty laundry. You know what I mean? It's just how it goes. You know what I mean? You get me like that, you cutthroat me. Yeah, I'm gonna do the same to you. Yeah. Two wrongs don't make a right. But it's just how the world is, bro. Yeah. A nigga want that get back. You know what I mean? Just being honest, just being real. Shout out Adam22. Like I said, this is a conversation that has to be had, bro. Like, once you're shown and you prove to everybody that you some type of snake-ass nigga, you know what I mean? I don't think you should be allowed too many places. I'm just being honest with you, fool. You won't get no good luck from now. And that's King James, you know what I mean? King James, like, I think LeBron, like 44 years old. You know, he ain't got too much long left on that court. But you got to give it to him, man. That nigga defied the odds. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you, fool. Shout out LeBron James. Adam22 got a point. He did snaking. You know what I mean? But to say you just don't want him in L.A., look, Adam22, you snake your own wife. Yeah. Giving her to Jason Love, you snaked her. You know what I mean? Just being honest with you. She wanted BBC. You let her get fed by some other shit. You know what I mean? For financial, monetary gain. You know what I mean? Yeah, you wanted the money. Yeah, you used the snake too, bitch. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Look, drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up. I'm going all the way up there. Look, I'm not only going to talk my way to $1 million. I'm going to make the music too. Yeah, go check that shit out, bitch. If they throw it, I'ma catch it. I play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business. Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Quando Rondo was involved in a nearly fatal car wreck. Wasn't fatal, so it's obvious. The boy is here for a reason. Let's get into the content, drop it in the comments.
What's up, sir? What's going on?
We're at on the bridge.
Hey, sir.
In reference to the
Not much.
vehicle,
EMS Narcan him and he's responding to that, so it's probably OD while driving.
Lord, that look bad.
Okay, it's like
He
right
don't look like he's that bad off, though. Oh, this is surprisingly. You got it?
I guess if they finish arguing on if it's county or us. Appreciate it.
I'll be in this. That's Carlo Ralo they got out there.
Phenomenal. That's freaking phenomenal.
45.
I bet he should have stayed in jail.
Should have.
That's what I'm wondering somebody was after him.
He was driving?
Supposedly.
Dispatch to the unit is not in Truma. Can you pass through the primary person? Over, go ahead.
1042.
I'm wearing it. It fits me like a dress. We were joking about it.
Local 6549.
Go ahead.
Yes, ma'am. I'll be 1042 from 740. Happy night.
They know if anybody was in there with him?
As of right now, no. It doesn't appear that way. Probably, it looks like he was alone. I'm not seeing any signs of anyone else in there.
Looked like he was cut out of a seatbelt.
PH51 for a status check.
Are there any other faces? No.
It looks like he was alone.
I haven't taken this call yet.
I think
This is going this part of the shit. I just put duct tape on. Lift up your end, put it on the little thing, and I'll put it on mine. No. I gave them 300 Narcan. His peoples are pinpoint. Respiration's about 12. After the Narcan, respirations came up to about 18. He's doing some purposeful movements.
Dispatch 21 Charlie 1, I have a pending 22 at Cypress Meadow Drive, Dean Forest Road.
Go around the fire truck.
This individual, he said he was
Dispatch 21 also have a pending 31 and 23 Woodwood Drive.
That's more on there. County saying sus.
Nothing obvious, he just got some road rash. Blood pressure is 112/7, blood is coming back, fluid going.
They're trying to find account 11 for half
Y'all
one
put him out of there.
Charlie 1.
So he's got an 18 left AC, 2 of them Narcan given about 10 minutes ago.
30 miles,
So down with it. Respirations are a lot more. I'll be Narcan. Yeah.
But that's gonna hurt, okay? You're in a really bad accident, alright, baby? Just hold still for me,
We need to get some
okay?
hands lifted him up.
Distance 5 if you have an
Is there anyone else in that? I haven't checked. There's another guy right there with the towel around his arm.
Far as we know, he was the only one in there.
Was there anyone else? No, just him.
There's
Any contact?
5, soft 3.
call an attorney if you've been in a car accident. There's a smarter way you could get paid a way bigger check without
I know it's trauma back.
They might be in there waiting on you. So.
I didn't see Kerwin in there.
He's already.
Yeah.
Ma'am, I'm now in route to back up to S41.
I'm assuming they're coming here?
Yeah.
Alright.
Here, so.
Hey man, what's your name?
That's a negative.
I'm sorry, negative. Sorry.
What's your name?
455 I'll be in route to her.
Take a deep breath.
Give me 1018.
That's negative. Go to talk.
Tag 4.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Hey, his mother just arrived on scene and she's kind of signal 27 due to what's going on. I just need someone up front because his family might start arriving.
Step 4, I gotta be at the end market at 6:30. I'll look you for a bit. You can get the unit. They are.
Good talking.
Roll over NBC rolled at least 2 to 3 times what we were told. He was restrained. He was unresponsive upon the EMS arrival. He's been given 2 of Narcan, and I got him perked up a little bit. Yep. We weren't ones that administered the
Yeah, that's one thing. His mom is out there. She kind of. I'm gonna go out there and come.
Yeah, he was initially a 6.
She's in the parking lot. I don't know how many people. Come up here.
Look at your toe. Yeah, it was the only person in there.
He's been very agitated and back and forth this the whole time.
You gotta open your eyes. I'm gonna put a breathing field.
What's up? Where's she at?
She needs to go to the ambulance bay.
Alright, so ABC's intact. Can we put oxygen on just in case?
Yeah.
X-ray.
Hang on, buddy. Like, real quick. Yeah, let's see.
That's what I told her.
Do we have hospital security? Yeah, because it's not a shooting. It's not because of shooting. It's because it's Condo Rock. That's why. Because all his family about to come up here.
That's what it is?
Yeah. So you know how that's about to go.
I know.
His mama already out there acting up because she thinks that he's not. But he's, with his...
Let me call. Let me make a phone call.
He had diminished volume.
In the car. His mama is...
I can tell you, I'm not a doctor. I don't think he is in danger. And again, I don't know what the CAT scan says.
He covered the bloody tooth. I'm not good.
You know,
I fast and pray too much.
The CAT scan, they can check and see stuff in the brain. Brain bleeds can be used for strokes. That stuff is
too strong. Come on with it.
That type of stuff can kill you. But that's why I'm telling you, I don't want to rule it out. That's why they haven't gotten everything back yet. So once they get everything back, then we'll be able to let you know 100% about the rules. But right now, I mean, I'm waiting. We're not going to.
So I can't go see him?
Not right now.
Why?
He's still part of the crime scene. They got to do the investigation.
Yeah, but maybe it doesn't matter. Okay, it ain't even fact.
Ma'am, listen. As soon as humanly possible, that you guys can come back there and see him, I will make sure that happens. Okay? I will make sure that it happens. Alright? Like I said, I wouldn't want to be left in the dark. I don't want anybody else left in the dark. Okay? So as soon as you
tell me, I go talk to the doctor.
I'll let you know something. As soon as the doctor
I'll make sure you get that information pushed straight out to you. All right? But I just wanted to. I'll tell you this. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna come get you. I'm gonna come get her.
All right, sir. Thanks, Donna.
How old is he? I don't live here. I live in
Understand? How you doing? Yeah.
How old is he?
I just think that.
Oh, 23.
23? Oh, I got a stepdaughter who's 24, so I
Oh, wow. So I know you much.
I'm
Yes,
happy.
sir. I know you. You're nice. That's pretty. You say as soon as they say I can come see. Because I ain't shit. That shit ain't something. None of them. You can't get it to someone. So other than that, that shit is. Shout out my baby.
It'll come and go. We de-escalated once. They told them what was going on, and they asked a question, and they didn't like the answer, so they got amped back up. So it's we'll work our way through it. It'll be all right.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. This footage from 2023, but it really don't make a difference because a nigga didn't know he was involved in a wreck that serious. They say the man OD'd. The black cop really got me because he say, boy, that young nigga should have stayed in jail. He was better off. Maybe somebody's out there getting him or something. Look, bro, whole situation totally fucked up. I'm just glad to see Quando Rondo made it out of there. Like, a lot of people running the story like the wreck had happened after he got out of jail. It didn't. Matter of fact, you ain't even seen Quando. I gotta salute him because the boy say he was gonna catch gold as soon as he got out that bitch, and he did. You ain't even seen him, you know what I mean? Profile picture, no nothing. I don't even know if the boy's still making music. Fans like, bro, we need you back in the studio. He's here for a reason. He is, but sometimes that reason is not the reason you think it is. Maybe they could be tap dancing on stage and making you rock to him. Maybe the boy got bigger plans with himself and his life. Shout out Quando Rondo. Like I said, this could have been fatal. It was nearly tragic. It was tragedy anyway. Let's just be honest. It was nearly fatal. It was tragic anyway. Anytime you're involved in a car wreck of this magnitude, it's very fucking serious. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Now, why is the footage coming out now? Who knows? They run that shit when they want to. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. He ain't got nothing to do with it. Bro didn't want y'all to know, or he would have talked about it on that last DJ Academics interview. Shout out Quando Rondo, wherever you at. Show yourself, man. The people want to see you, man. Yeah, the people want to see you. You ain't got to be on the bullshit no more. Anybody even expect that from you, little nigga? You already denounced the games before you went in there. Said you was on some different shit. Niggas just want to see that growth. Why? It's going to change niggas, bro. It's going to change the YNs and let them know you ain't got to be like that just because you think it's cool. Be yourself, my nigga. Yeah, be yourself. Everybody want to be G'd up, gangster, until it's time to put in that time. Then you can't do it. It breaks most. It breaks some of the strongest niggas. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. The streets are a myth. The game ain't what it used to be. And even if it was what it used to be, it was bullshit way back when. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. It's a new day. Go make you some legit paper and stay your ass out of fucking jail. All that shoot 'em up, bang, bang shit when you ain't got to, it ain't cool. You just asking for trouble. And you asking for the wolves to come see you. You ain't ready for that, bro. So just be a little nigga. You know what I mean? Or if you big bro or uncle or grandfather status, be that. Don't be nothing else. Squash on the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Like my shit up. If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm equipped. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business. Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Ray J, Drag, Sauce Walker, Albert. He's getting his get back because that man is selling $600 brandy packs. Smoking on that brandy little brother. Let's get into the content, drop it in the comments. Hey, yo, let's just get right to it. I don't know why niggas think that they can come into our world and think they can try to clown us and we're not gonna respond, bro. Listen, hey, Sauce, first off, your name's Albert, bro. Your name's Albert Sauce Walker. Got it, Walker, whatever the fuck you wanna call it. He's a hoe nigga. You wanna use my sister name to sell your fucking weed because your motherfucking mouth ain't loud enough, your breath is loud enough, bro. You ain't need to stoop that low, nigga. Your breath is loud, bro. That's all you need, nigga. Worst thing about the shit you just tried to attempt is that you trying to sell a zip for 600, nigga. Somebody slap this stupid ass nigga, bro. Ain't nobody buying no zip for no 600 cause it say Brandy's little brother on it, bro. You my little brother, nigga. You's a stupid nigga, bro. You's a hoe nigga. That shit corny as fuck. You stoop down to our level, nigga, and now you look stupid shit, Walker. I mean, Albert. You tried to break the homies up, nigga. You tried to come in here and infiltrate the streaming system with some shit that's already right and then call my phone and think I'ma ride with you, nigga. Fuck you, nigga. You mad cause I shut that shit down, nigga. Now you wanna say you don't wanna stream no more. That's cause niggas ain't fucking with you, nigga. You know why niggas ain't fucking with you, nigga? Because you a narcissist and you cheat, bro. You ain't never gifted the chat one time with all the money you talk about you have. Bro, you ain't never gifted the chat one time, nigga. You know how bad that is, nigga. You wanna pull up in two fucking corny ass fucking two-door Maybachs that depreciated more than most of the Maybachs. The only Maybach that was worse than that was the electric EQS, nigga. The two doors, nigga. Why you didn't get one of them to your baby mama, bro? Or your girlfriend or whoever she is? My baby mama got the same car I got, bro. It's right there, that's her car. I don't drive that shit. I make sure everything is equal on my side. But you let Drake buy your baby mama a Benz, yet you just tried to pull up. You the new Birdman, nigga. Bro, you frontin', bro. Using a nigga's sister name to try to sell an overpriced zip. Who buying a zip for 600, nigga? You's a stupid ass nigga, bro. You over hustling, bro, and you overdoing it. And you did some disloyal ass shit, bro. And I brought it to everybody's attention and I shut that shit down. That's why niggas still making millions, nigga. You can say you don't want to stream all you want, bro. Niggas ain't fucking with you in the streaming world. Selfish ass nigga. You ain't never gifted the chat, nigga. Your breath stink. Nigga, you think you a baller, nigga. You keep throwing up all this money because you a hoe or a prostitute or you got big, bro. Bro, shut the fuck up, bro. I got 2 minutes of a bitch sucking my dick that's bigger than your whole life, nigga. Your net worth, and I don't talk money, but your net worth, we spent that on the last season of Love Cabin, bro, and you want to say fuck Zeus, bro? I hit the homie Lemmy, bro. He'll embarrass the fuck out of you, nigga. And so will I, bro. Stay in your fucking place, you little ass nigga. You Coolio looking ass nigga. Shout out to Coolio, rest in peace. Ugly ass nigga. Foul, bro. Shout out to Finesse 2 times. He was on the phone too. He didn't know what was going on. While he was trying to create an insurgence, bro. Nobody will fuck with niggas like that, bro. That's some disloyal shit, bro. That's why you mad. You mad cause niggas ain't fucking with you. And I shut that shit down, nigga. Nigga. COB don't fuck with you, nigga. I don't fuck with you, nigga. The homies definitely don't fuck with you, nigga. You sit down and pee, bro. You was a real hoe, nigga. Gargling on my nut. Fuck. Look, bro, he's right. That nigga is stingy as a motherfucker, fam. $600 THCA zips. It's crazy, fam. Brandy little brother. That nigga do anything for a little attention. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. That's why he fucking up his name in the game. Nobody won't rock with him. You know what I mean? Period, bro. The nigga go and do these little concerts at the little local clubs and shit. You know what I mean? He's going in the Super Saiyan mode and all that other type of shit. Why you think it don't go nowhere, bro? It ain't what you do, is how you do it. They don't like you, Albert. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. And people really don't just fuck with Ray J like that anyway, but he's the better candidate. Why? Man, he don't be with all the bullshit. I'm a pimp. I made my money. I'm a prostitution. My mama was a prostitute. Well, look, my nigga, not to talk about your mother. You know, I know your mother is dead and gone. You know what I mean? R.I.P. But that explains a lot, bro. That explains a lot, bro. You are who the fuck you came from, man. That's what a lot of people don't understand. So when you see this ignorant shit, you gotta know Albert got it honest. And I like Albert, but the truth is the truth, fool. Yeah, the truth is the truth, man. If it's coming oh, I got this, I got that, bro. You gotta know. Once you say you got something, it's so many people that got way more, that's been doing it way longer, that has a portfolio that stretches out more than you can imagine. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It's that capping that has to stop, bro. That can't happen, bro. And what you gotta do, and this is for Albert, if Albert sees this, bro, if you really want to show some strength, go on tour. Yeah, take you and your little TSF business on tour and see how y'all do numbers, bro. But you gotta have something on the books, man. Everything from all prostitution and OnlyFans. Man, come on, man. You gotta, if you really want, man, how many, let me tell you this. This is a little game. You're not measured by how great you are by what you could do for yourself. It's how great can you make the others around you, fool? Are they gonna be stool pigeons and shit forever and just let you spew out the ignorant shit? Or are they gonna tell you something and you gonna put them in line to be bigger than you are? That's the problem. The God complex, the narcissism. Ray J is on to something, bro. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Ray J is on to something that's gonna get your head cancer. It's the narcissism, bro. You ain't the best, especially when we're talking about hip hop. You know, come on, man. I can name quite a few people, you know what I mean, that you're not better than in hip hop, but fuck those people. I'll name myself, bro. Bro can't rap better than Scars from the Playground. What so fucking ever? All that little Super Saiyan character and shit. That shit lame. Yeah, that shit lame. That ain't no Houston player type shit. What Lil Kiki was talking about. Everybody want to be peas. Man, what happened to players? You know what I mean? Y'all not moving player in Houston, which makes me have to side with a Ray J and say, you know what? He's right. I'm just being honest with you, fool. Drop it in the comments, but that's some sucker shit that nigga be talking about, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Scars from the Playground, like, share, subscribe, hype my shit up, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. NBA Youngboy drags Future. This ain't what's up. I'm just being honest with you, fool. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments.
I ain't quite this bitch though, cause I really don't like how you just got on my ass, you heard me?
Yeah, man, we pushing the money, and you know what I told you. You know what I mean? Don't let no nigga get you out your body. You know what I mean? We solid niggas. We do what's right to our family. You dig? At the end of the day.
No, on some G shit. I gotta stop that getting emotional shit, cause I really let some other pussy ass shit hurt me. And that's what really got me back on this bitch going up, tripping. I have been doing great, bitch. You right, though. And I thank you for that. I apologize to you, and I apologize to them, too.
Yes, sir.
It's all good.
It's all good.
You right.
It's all good. We living. God is
I
good.
flashed out. I'm tripping. I flashed out.
We ain't doing that no more. We getting to it. We happy around this motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Real shit.
Real shit. We ain't let them get up out
Hey,
our body.
you in no way. I know, I really can't quite it. 1, 2, 3. That's seconds. Oh, I'm stupid as flop with your. I ain't letting you slide. They better not get it up. You old lady. You one in my antique closet, nigga. You thought you was gonna count me out too, nigga. You. Nah, I quit, officer. On my daughter, I ain't gonna respond to none of them no more. Tell them niggas. Nigga. I'm in South Korea by myself. I've been waiting to do this my whole life, lit boy. Come here. I'll tell you where I'm at. I'll meet you at the studio anywhere. I will beat the out you, nigga. As on my daughters, hey, I'll beat the piss out you. You a lit boy. I remember you. You was a you known to cry. Say, I ain't did serving over a month. I don't smoke cigarettes. I ain't pop a pill going on a month. I ain't smoke a cigarette in a month. Man, stop all that drug this and addict that. Bring your gangster. Come anywhere I'm at and watch what I do you. And that tell me a lot about you and people. Man, you ain't no gangsters. That's why y'all can walk around the states like that. Say, Pluto ain't no gangster. Dude don't run around without no security, especially not more than me. My boy, I just watch y'all. I just watch the world. Glorifies the most and dummy that ever went on I ever seen in my life. Man, they got a y'all can't even name. Y'all don't even know this boy for 5 songs. Y'all don't even know this man for 3 songs. Man. And y'all literally like go and find some that was done by this. Man, you'll never trick me out of my position, man. I never let you, nobody else. And we ain't going no chopper for chopper with no man. Cause we don't play like that. We kept rappers. We ain't built like that. We ain't no murders, we ain't no none of that.
Where you at? We can bump right now. Like, right now. We don't gotta argue or do none of this gay ass that you be on, dude. You need to come outside, gang. You not gonna even come outside nowhere in America, gang. You only feel safe out the country. Y'all don't see this walking around up here? Do you? No, you don't. That only pop out where he feels safe as f***. If he ain't got the police with him, he ain't going. All this nigga do is sit in the house and yell at his phone all day. This is weird, gang. What's wrong with you? Let's bump. Let's bump. Man, what we doing? Because I don't want to talk. I can't talk. I don't want to talk. We going batter for batter. We going dollar for dollar. We going chopper for chopper. We going diamond for diamond. Because y'all can't what I say nothing. It's retarded over here. It's prospect over here. You hear me? Then one thing I ain't going to do talking about slapping. Slap who? Man, just imagine your pick your arm up to slap and the whole head fall. Man, you got to think out your fast. But look, I'm on whatever y'all want. You hear me? I'm thugging. Let's do it.
I'm gonna be honest with you. Bro got a problem. He got a problem with growing the fuck up. I'm gonna be honest with you, fool. You're 26 years old, Kentrell. 26, man. I don't know if you think that makes you a baby or what, but you're a grown-ass fucking man, bro. 42 years old. Y'all ain't too much different, bro. Let's just be honest with you. I don't know what you niggas think. Because one thing that y'all gonna do for sure, if you live long enough, get older. You're gonna age, my nigga. Do you think everything stops when you get to your 40s? What the fuck is wrong with you? Now, the man saying he was just trying to fuck up his album rollout. Look, bro, you can't fuck up for future rollout, bro. You're not future. Shout out NBA Youngboy, but one thing you gotta know is, you ain't future, bro. Do you have star power? Yeah, but future is future. YB is YB. And I want everybody to know, Atlanta ain't going no fucking well. Let's just be honest, bro. Atlanta ain't going nowhere. For you niggas that think it is, y'all must not heard the collaborations on a futuristic summer. Look, I fuck with YB. I fuck with him, but when I see him ranting and raving, raging like that, bro, like nothing changed in you, my nigga. Nothing but the motherfucking choppers. Them big ass fucking teeth. That's it, bro. Like, come on, man. You got to do better. You have to do better. One thing my thing with Contrell is, bro, if you got yourself together, maybe the YNs will follow. Yeah, maybe the YNs will follow, bro. A lot of deaths has happened under your watch. And just being honest, fool. These YNs have become very fucking stupid after listening to all that YB shit and thinking this is what it is. Shout out Herm. Shout out that other nigga that won the box, Doughboy. That my cousin. I'll get it on with you. Look, bro. Once you get... Y'all not teaching them right. Y'all not teaching them right. Once you get grown, you have to fight your own motherfucking battles. Even if you gotta do it with a burner. You gotta have a blow up. Do it with a blow up. But you have to fight your own battles. Your little cousin can't say what the fuck he wanna say and think that nigga ain't gonna punch a hole through him. Yeah, come on, my nigga. YB is like 115 pounds. All that I'm not smoking no more. I'm not drinking. Man, what is that, bruh? And you too motherfucking sassy. I'm just being honest with you, fool. And a lot of people gonna say, what's his beef with YB? I have no beef with him, you know what I mean? But I got a bone to pick with him. You ain't been teaching the youth. Unfortunately, all the youth follow YB, man. That's just being honest. The youth follow him. You ain't been teaching them right, bro. And at 26, you ain't learning shit, man. Oh, your old ass. Man, your old ass going in the antique. Look, bro, chill with the bullshit. Pull yourself together, fam, and come back right, man. The way you acting, that shit lame as a motherfucker, fam. Then you got Offset. Oh, we not on that no more. Offset, you just got your ass shot by Lil TJ, bro. Are you really the one to be saying that? Why? Because he talking about Holana? Come on, my nigga. Pick your motherfucking battles. I'm just being honest with you. You ain't the man to talk to. You a fuck up. I'm just being honest with you, fam. I know a lot of people gonna say, oh, you don't like Offset either? Bruh, I have no love for any of these guys. Now, YB, I like him. He was a good kid when he was talking about his grandmother and all the emotional shit. I was fucking with him. But once he started that rah-rah shit, like he gonna shoot everything up, I can't rock with that. I'm gonna be honest with you. I can't rock with that. I'm OG, double OG. And ain't no double OG, and your dreads are fake. Nigga, fuck you. You don't know me. If you think you do or you wanna meet me, nigga, come to Houston. I'm all around the city, fam. But I'm gonna be honest with you. I might go out like Carmelo Anthony. You know what I mean? Yeah, you put your hands on me, you might feel a pop, 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 pop. Just being honest with you, fam. Unless I want to fight that day. Other than that, like, nigga ain't fucking with me. Nigga ain't, I don't play around. I'm being honest with you, fool. Drop it in the comments, NBA YB, Youngboy, Kentrell, Golden, whatever you want to call yourself these days, bro. Get off the bullshit. Pull yourself together. You have a chance to really escape Section 8 and never go back. You know what I mean? And stay alive. If you do it right. But all this old stupid shit, it ain't gonna end well for you, bro. Somebody gonna have to come see about that. All you gotta do is give them a chance. In country, not out of country. In country, give them a chance. Nigga will come see about that. I think Doughboy will punch a hole through him. I'm just being honest with you, fool. Drop it in the comments, squads on the playground, like, share, subscribe, hype my shit up, nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Squads from the Playground. DC Young Fly calls out Charleston White for his flawed character and online antics. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments because Charleston White reaction to this might shock you. Yeah, it might shock you. Just being honest, just being real, fam. Let's roll the clip.
Off camera, you a whole other nigga.
Yeah,
so why on camera would you portray this person?
Nigga, because that what get paid, my nigga.
So you'll sell your soul for a couple dollars?
Nigga, fuck what you talking about when I was talking proper, I wasn't getting paid.
That's your hustle.
Listen, homie.
You had to become
when I was a good-hearted community activist, not taking the money, not selling out, homie. I didn't need no hustle, homie.
You ain't got no hustle. You got on the internet, became another nigga, and run it up like this.
I saw the movie Dolomite, and I said, you can create a character like the rapper.
OG.
Nigga, DC Youngfly ain't no real person.
Who?
DC Youngfly ain't no real person.
Yes, he is.
No, he ain't, homie.
You know, John Whitfield's not a likable person.
That's the real you, nigga.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's bigger than me.
So DC Youngfly is likable, right?
DC Youngfly is yeah, he can walk up. Yeah, no, that's my character.
Well, whichever one, nigga, it's two of you motherfuckers.
No, that's my character.
But you learn to become non-likable to become likable.
No, right? I go home and I just regroup.
Come on, you prove my point then, nigga.
But I'm still the same person in the crib.
So on the internet, nigga, I'm gonna be whatever I wanna be.
Which is portraying to act like you ain't for the people.
Nigga, so who give a damn what I'm acting like?
That's the image that you selling.
But in real life, I help the people.
So why on
because when I was showing when I was on the internet with the real Charleston, the real Charleston didn't get no community support. Now I'm getting more community support. You see what I'm saying? Now, nigga, when I show up in juvenile court, nigga, the judge say,
excited to see you because they
come on,
I see what you're saying.
When I was the real Charleston, and I was saying, y'all, we trying to get juvenile life without parole abolished in this country. Don't y'all know that it's only 3 countries on the face of the earth that will sentence a 12-year-old kid? Hey, y'all, this is Catherine Jones. Hey, y'all, this is Sarah Cruiser. So I'm on the internet, homie, with the country's biggest children who had life without parole. We got no support.
And we appreciate you.
So listen. So now that I'm with the character, we get all the support. We get all
that's the attention.
We get all the judges. We get all the prosecutors now. So now when a young nigga have a shooting, say, man, he didn't do it. Are you sure? Man, Charleston said he didn't do it. Right. They let him go.
And I get all of that. You
right.
Appreciate why you go so far with the case? You can.
Y'all don't say nothing to the rappers. The rappers say, I kill your mama, fuck your bitch, fuck your sister, kill your dog. I smoke, took her. Y'all didn't say nothing to Chief Keef.
I don't know about all that. We can't speak on that.
What you mean you can't? You speaking on me, nigga? You don't know about what I'm doing.
We're just telling you what you see.
So this is what I'm saying. So the rappers doing worse than what I'm doing. Y'all ain't got no problem with that, though.
No. I'm not saying I don't have no problem.
So let me listen.
I don't have a problem with you.
This is what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying.
I don't got no problem with you, nigga.
This is my game, nigga.
I ain't mad at you.
This is the character.
What you gonna do? Because you. I feel you. I just want to know.
This is the character that pays the bill. This is the character that people want to see. They didn't want to see the bow tie nigga with his shirt tucked in. No, they didn't want to see the nigga with the coverall and the long dreads. They wanted to see the shit talking nigga.
So in order to pay your bills, you like, all right, well, fuck that nigga and fuck this.
No, my bitch make $20,000 a month, so bills I already paid. The house paid for.
Right.
No, nigga, I was on the internet just like everybody else every morning.
Right.
Logging on just like everybody else, leaving comments, having a debate with a nigga that I don't know, taking a picture, getting, 50 likes, not getting paid. Getting up every day like all the other billions people. So I'm having great ideas that I share. So my nigga say, nigga, you getting on the internet every day and you ain't making no money. All you motherfuckers waking up every day getting on social media, all your time and attention, and y'all ain't making no money. Looking at another motherfucker. I couldn't get off the internet, so I started feeling dumb and stupid, logging on Facebook, going to YouTube, and going to Instagram. And before I look up 6 hours after day done went by and I ain't made no money.
That's your hustle.
So I figured out a way this nigga to get on here and make some money. Character. People want to see character. So like you say, so when the pandemic hit, nigga, the characters took off in the world.
You said you tell the daddy.
So the character is a real life uncle niggas.
But in real life, nephew Rucker,
you fuck with niggas.
That's to get some shit made. You hustle so you don't get
Niggas need to know that. Like, you do this shit.
But they don't need to know that. It's gonna kill my character.
Nigga,
I
why
mean,
you nigga
like I
trying to
said-
knock my hustle? Cause he want to be
No, I ain't mad at you. I'm not mad at you. I understand.
I hate niggas.
I personally hang with you, but I respect the fact that you can do what you
I don't care if the nigga a real genuine ass person. He'll give you the shirt off his back. When the camera rolling, he's like, give me my motherfucking shirt, bitch. Listen, my nigga, this nigga is nice, man. Who waking up to be genuine? You is an activist, man. This nigga will, man.
He done turned DC into a nigga from the movie in the 70s.
He gonna solve your crime.
You ain't nothing, man.
He gonna solve your crime, man.
You think you gonna whoop me, man?
When I need to be. This nigga gonna solve this crime. My whole concept, homie, coming to the internet is I want to be the villain. This is what I know about black folk, homie. They go do you like Michael Jackson. They go turn on you. They go start out loving you, homie, then they go turn on you.
Look, it ain't nobody's business how another nigga choose to feed his family. I'm gonna say that. Let's start there, fam. Like, however you choose that you gotta do this and do that to feed yours, you and yours, that's your business. First of all, fool. Now, shout out Charleston White, because he gave you not the answer you was looking for, but the answer you needed. That other shit wasn't working, fam. He was 57 years old, ain't had shit, walking down the street, pushing a goddamn basket, trying to get people to donate this and donate that for the youth organizations. People was throwing them $3 here, $5 here, but it wasn't nothing really that added up. You know what I mean? Nothing added up. It had the man wandering out there in suspenders in California. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real, bro. Look, I salute any nigga that escaped that Section 8 or just being broke as hell, fool. At least he found a way. And he's honest, bro. And he's being real. Why? People don't respect the truth. Yeah, you could try to be the truth, and they're gonna follow me like they did Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. Look what happened to them brothers. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Look what happened to them brothers. Not only were they slaved by their own people, the CIA hired them. That's some old shit. They were slaved by the hands of black men. That's just facts, bro. On top of that, they died broke. You know what I mean? They died broke. Left their family with nothing. It went from sugar to shit real quick. Now, as far as Charleston White, I'm acting like this online. Bro, you only being yourself. Yeah. Most people think, oh, they found a character that they can portray that. Some people hate, some people like. Look, bro, when you hear people talking, believe him. When they tell you who they are, believe him. You can't just change because the camera comes on. That's who the fuck you are. Why? Because it's on you. It's not in you. You're not really cut from that cloth that's in you. You ain't no stiff nigga. You ain't got morals. You ain't got principles. Because if you did, you would know I'm not about to risk these for Nathan or nobody. You know what I mean? But you got to spew the truth and put out the right messages. All that old bullshit Charleston White be talking about half the time is all it is. Bullshit. But like I said, I have to salute that the man found a way to feed his motherfucking family. Now, it's not steaming as well like it once was, but he still holds a crowd. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Shout out Charleston White. Shout out DC Young Fly, man. I know that nigga done went through a lot of shit. I like him. For years, I didn't like DC Young Fly. Why? I didn't like his fucking character. It was too out there, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was like trying to be a smoky man. You know what I mean? So I just didn't like him. But I've had a change of heart, and I fuck with DC Young Fly. You know what I mean? I know where he coming from, but everybody are characters. If you see him on TV, you see him on the phone, you see him here, you see him there, it's just the same old bitch. That's all it is. It's the same old bitch. Another motherfucking character. That's it. You know what I mean? Just being honest, just being real. Drop it in the comments. I fuck with old Charleston White. We got a love and hate relationship. Means I love him sometimes. Sometimes I hate him. Just how it go, bro. I'm like that with most people, bro. You do something wrong, I'm on your head. You do something right, I can salute that. With this one right here, I gotta salute him. I like him. You know what I mean? Why? if you weave through all the bullshit, he says some shit that has some truth to it. That's all that matters, bro. 70% truth, 30% bullshit. That's what you should expect from a nigga. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up. We going up. Why? Everybody else scared to say the fucking truth. They scared to tell the fucking truth, and they don't know how to talk to a camera. They use all that extra, man. Or like that YB shit. I'm not with that whole ass shit. I'm gonna get on here and do the spill like it's supposed to be spilled. That's it. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Ja Rule speaks on being snuffed by 50 Cent in New York. You know what I mean? This is one of their first little altercations, but definitely wasn't the last. Let's get into the content, roll the comments. Drop it in the comments, roll the content. Let's go.
Real, I know y'all looking at my face like, what happened to him? You know, I'm on the streets. We riding it out sometimes. Gotta lump up, you know what I mean? It's murder for life.
He sees me outside of the hotel before 50 rolled up. And he's like, yo, Ja, 50 just want to talk to you about the whole situation that's going on. Will you talk to him? I was like, Chaz, I ain't got no problem talking to homeboy. You know what I'm saying? When I see him, we'll talk. So he pulls up a little bit later. Now, I had a little bat and some gloves, and that was whatever. So I see him, he pulls up. So we get to talking, and the talk got heated because I got mad and I started screaming at him and telling him that, he was a bitch and this, that, and the third. And so he swings at me, you know what I'm saying? He caught me a little bit, you know what I'm saying? But I dipped it and then hit him with the bat, boom!
Now let's talk about 50 Cent's side of the story from his book, From Pieces to Weight. He said, when I began talking to Ja, he started talking all crazy out of his mouth. He was putting on a performance for his homies to build up his rep. And 50 said that he's not really a street guy, so I didn't believe anything that he was saying. And 50 did confirm that Ja Rule did have a little baseball bat in his hand, and he was swinging around when he was yelling. So 50 took that as disrespectful, and he decided, hey, I'm going to swing on this guy before he does anything to me first. So 50 says that he punched him in the eye, and that Ja Rule's homies saw that the fight started. They ran towards Ja Rule. Ja Rule had 8 guys with him. They ran over and piled on 50, started beating on him, but 50 Cent ended up getting out of it and taking Ja Rule's chain. He had popped off his chain while they were fighting and told him to come get it.
I had altercation with Ja in Atlanta, and I hit him, but I hit him because what he was saying in conversation was telling me to hit him. He didn't realize that his body language was moving when he was talking to me, and you don't talk to me like that. I'm just conditioned for something different. For the chain, I took the chain and now.
And the radio host, who's now at V103 at Atlanta, says that Ja Rule showed up with a black eye and he had shades on at the time, further confirming that 50 Cent did black Ja Rule's eye.
He knows it. I was here when you punched Ja Rule in the face.
Oh
my goodness! Right down there, right on that corner at the hotel out in front. And he was like, and then he came out and they was like, Ja Rule, what happened? And he was like, oh, nothing. He had his sunglasses on. And he was like, yeah, something happened.
Look, punk jump up to get beat down. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think it's a lesson that being taught these days, but punk jump up to get beat down, meaning you talking out the side of your neck to somebody. You and don't got your motherfucking fist up, you're in the wrong, bro. You just doing some shit. You don't know what the fuck you doing, and that black eye proves it. Ain't no real nigga gonna let you talk to him no kind of way. Like 50 say, bro, his body language, his whole demeanor was begging me to hit him before he got him with that motherfucking bat. And I want everybody to know, bro, just because you got a bat don't mean you gonna victimize a nigga with it. Yeah, bro, you got to know how to swing that bat and where to swing that bat. I'm gonna give you a brief little story, bro, because this is what the content is, bro. The content is me. Whatever I want to talk about, I will talk about it. Give you a little brief little what's name. Me and my brother's 6'5". My brother's 6'5". I'm like 6'4". At the time, I think I was about 6 foot. He was still about 6'4", 6'5". You know what I mean? But anyway. Matter of fact, I'm lying. This is my other brother. My other brother like 5'11", bro. I tried to hit that nigga with that bat. Trey Will. We call him T-Rex, you know what I mean? Because the nigga got attitude. tried to hit that nigga with that bat. That nigga took that bitch from me, I ran. You know what I mean? Yeah, real shit. Nigga took that bitch from me, I ran. Maybe it's because it's my brother, I didn't want to hit him like that. Maybe that's my first time ever, like, trying to put the bat on a nigga. You know what I mean? But I hit him in the arm. Maybe his arm was sore, maybe not, but the nigga was ready to fight. I dropped that motherfucker and turned around and burnt the fuck off. You know, I'm just being honest with you, bro. So I'm just telling you, just because you got a bat don't mean you about to do no major damage with it. Now, that wasn't the only time him and 50 had ran into each other, bro. That little war between them, it got bloody. One specific time they had them locked in the studio, lights went off. Ja Rule was trying to poke everything that came around him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Get that nigga a poker, he gonna do some damage because he a little nigga. But you gotta give it to him because he had the heart, bro. Yeah, he had the heart to even talk to 50, try to treat him like he was treating him. This is after 50 had took the niner. You know what I mean? This man what the 9 bullets. I know when you say niner, you gotta say pause because nigga be thinking I'm talking about some deek. No, I'm talking about no deek. Talking about when he took the 9 shots, you know what I mean? This is after that. So he knew who he was playing with and just didn't care. Shout out Ja Rule because I respect him. Them niggas will never be cool despite both of them. Either they just performed or they about to perform for Donald Trump Jr. at some Republican thing. I don't know if it happened already, bro. I've been busy. But they definitely been in the same places a few times. I just don't know why it ain't popped off between them. I don't know if they just want to fight or they just want to bicker. Maybe the bickering makes more money. I don't know. But a concert with 50 Cent and Ja Rule, bro, that bitch would be amazing. You know how many hits would be in that motherfucker? Yeah, come on, bro. Concert full of hits. Who wouldn't want to go to it? Not to mention the people that would want to open up for him. Man, drop it in the comments. You niggas need to hash that shit out. Whatever going on with y'all, bro. Y'all ain't too old to be beefing like that. Yeah, you too old to be beefing. Age supposed to cool you out a little bit, make you a little sweeter, bro. Yeah, make you a little sweeter. Last thing you want is an enemy for over 20 years, and y'all both still alive and good health. Why? You know, you ain't gonna see it coming. You don't know where it's coming from, bro. Leave that man alone, and I'm talking to both of you niggas. Leave that shit alone and y'all get y'all motherfucking money. I don't know why people go up the hill, escape all the brokenness, and still want to prove that they the realest. You want to be the realest nigga. Man, why wouldn't you want to be one of the richest humans? The realest humans. You know, I want to be a realest nigga. Man, you got to be a whole lot realer than that in this motherfucking world. I'm just being honest with you, fam. You got to, the realest, what the fuck does that mean? Got to be a whole lot realer than that if you really want to do some damage in this world and not, it ain't just about no motherfucker. Look, like, share, subscribe, drop it in the comments, man. I had to stop this one. I just had to stare at somebody, bro. I don't know why these people be driving like this in Houston, man. But y'all see it's real. I ain't going to even edit that shit out. You know what? Real raw and uncut. That's how I like the podcast. You know what I mean? That's how I like the podcast. I could easily go with the background and with the lights, but that ain't right. You know what I mean? Why? It's way better when it's realer, fool. Like when it's realer and you can tell it, nigga, shit is just not scripted. I don't script anything, bro. I don't care what I say, that it might offend people. It got to come out, you know, point blank period. Drop it in the comments, like, share, subscribe, hype my shit up, nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Back to Scars from the Playground. Finesse 2 times speaks on his first official prison altercation. He got in a fight with a nigga named Lil Kel. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments. Look, when Finesse 2 times, I mean 250 Ricky talks, you gotta listen. Why? Because the main is entertaining. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real, fool. Let's roll the content.
Man, they said you would kick it with the GDs and shit on the street. I was like, bro, I ain't GD. My dad's GD, though. Ooh. So you were like, man, you gotta get them up with me about this shit. Get them up mean you gotta fight. And if it's just them fight with get them up, Man, you gotta get them up, man. You were fucking with the folks on the town to be in this cell. So I said, man, I ain't gotta be in your cell, nigga. He said, well, you gonna have to fight to get past me. I jumped down off the top bunk. I told Lil Kevin, I said, man, I ain't took off on my motherfucking ass. Lil Kevin took straight off on my motherfucking ass. I'm on the street used to dealing with pistols and this, that, and third. He took straight off. It wasn't nothing to talk about. I swear to God, I swear for cheese and crackers, he took straight the fuck off. He took straight the fuck off. As soon as I said the shit out of my I ain't never been boom, 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 boom. It wasn't nothing to talk about. He took straight the fuck off. Bamboozle. I ain't never ever in my life had no shit like this happen to me. I was starting to get so mad. I grabbed this neck with both my hands. I'm trying to squeeze this bitch's tongue. I'm trying to kill this bitch. But what I'm doing, I got my head down. Showing you with my head down. He uppercutting the shit out of my motherfucking ass. Put your head up. Put your head up, y'all nigga. 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 Whole time I'm feeling them bitches. Them bitches smacking. They smacking. Ooh, 4th, 5th, 6th, I'm, ooh, damn. Them all smacking on my grandma. I come up, all I know is, man, lift your head up, y'all nigga. I'm blacked out. On one hand and Kevin had that. But we going back and forth. We one-handing each other. The nigga who had the pod for 5, he was a rock man. He mopped the floors. He heard us going in it and ran to the cell. When he ran to the cell, all right, look at him. All right, let's know y'all chill. He good. He said, what's up with him, little kitty? He said, yeah, that little bitch gonna fight, that bitch bullet my lip. He finna have to fight again in a minute. He gonna have to fight again. And Julio, nigga from Orange, man, from Bainhampton, I'll never forget. Julio from Bainhampton. If you know Julio, you know TV and Julio, you know I ain't lying. Julio said, man, we gonna call you Big 5 from now on. And from day forward, y'all, don't y'all know, every 3, 4, 5 days, man, Kevin will just take off on me, cuz. I ain't bullshitting. And then he always have some type of sermon behind it. Man, bro, I gotta keep you on your toes, P. You a young nigga, bro. Like, you a young, he was 18, I'm 5, but you a young nigga, you gotta stay on.
Look, shout out to 50 Ricky for keeping it real, but I'm gonna take it from here, bro. Why? Cause he's saying shit that them YNs need to learn. Yeah, you need to learn that, bro. When you can't get to that stick, you gonna find yourself in a world of shit. I'm just being honest, man, cause y'all not learning how to get down, bro. Y'all not even building y'all bodies to be able to get down. On top of that, the drugs taking y'all out quicker than them hands will do. I'm just being honest with you, fam. Like, this is a can you survive among men? Now, when you're thrown in that tank, it's up to you what you gonna do. Nigga, you gonna get down or you gonna lay down. But if you lay down, like they said, bro, you gonna stay down. You know what I mean? Bro, you gotta show them niggas that you gonna fight for yourself. It just be, yeah, sometimes you're gonna get whooped. I've never been blessed to get that ass whooping off the street, but my brother gave it to me quite a few times. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's all you need to do is know what it feels like to get your ass whooped. And then you know when you gotta take it to. You gotta go to the next level, bro. Yeah, you got to learn how to defend yourself. Whether it's from the shoulders, you're swinging from the hips, or you're learning how to punch and dip. You know what I mean? Nigga, you got to learn how to defend yourself. YNs, y'all need to listen. Now, this is a funny story, the way he's speaking on it, but there's truth in it, bro. Yeah, there's truth in it, bro. What do you do when you don't know what is there to do? You know what I mean? Little Kevin was popping off on him every time he thought about it. He said, that little big on fight. Yeah, Big 5. That little big on fight. But still a YN and still ain't got nothing, you know what I mean? So until he brushed his shit up a little bit, he had to fight every chance look here gave him. You know what I mean? Fighting for your motherfucking life, because you never know what happens in a fight. Yeah, y'all out to kill each other. That's why I think that's why it ain't just the YNs though. I'm gonna be honest, but it ain't just the YNs. I see middle-aged niggas, old niggas, everybody, and all type of niggas just be scared to get down. You know what I mean? Why you can't take an ass whooping? But you don't remember what Pop say, nigga. You win some, you lose some. But you live to fight another motherfucking day. You know what I mean? Some of these videos ain't about getting paid, bro. Some of it is just about putting that message out. You know what I mean? A nigga cuss quite a bit. I think YouTube might flag him. But guess what? This ain't what that is. You know what I mean? This ain't what that is. This is why the people like me, bro. Because it ain't all about money, it's all about me. I'm not saying what you want to hear. I'm saying what you need to hear and what you're going to hear. There's a big difference between me and them other niggas. Smackwater said this, but it touched me. I'm not an internet nigga. I'm just a nigga on the internet. I just know how to do it. You know what I mean? That's why I'm revered in this platform. You know what I mean? And come on, bro. It's what I do. It's what I've always done. That's what people know me for. I'm gonna continue to be fly. I'm gonna continue winning. Why? Because I'm a winner that's bound to keep winning. You know what I mean? And if need be, bound to keep spinning. But I'm not trying to do that. Yeah, I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to live my life right and make that money on. You know what I mean? But if it has to go left, it definitely will. Why? I just let the other personality take over. Yeah, I just let the other person. Right now, you get to talk to Scars from the playground. When you talk to that other nigga, you know what I mean? You know, but you don't need you to see a monster. I just need you to see me. One thing, period. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rare. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Blackboy Max broke down after OJ Suave criticized his diva tattoo. Let's get into the content, bro. Drop it in the comments. Save your reactions to the end of the video, please. Please, fam, because we got to talk about this shit.
Say what's up, bro. I want to see you.
See you later.
High five shot.
I'm like, damn, this nigga flop.
We'll take plastic nigga type of game. Like,
yeah, diva. Why you want to be a diva? On some flash shit. Why you want to be a diva? Some flash shit. Yeah, demon. You need holy oil, right? You need to sit down in the holy oil. You need to go get a church bath and cleanse your body, right? I think you are confused. I think you need some guidance. I think your parents feel a little way about that. I think you're clip farming and you're getting your clips. You pushing the persona. You smart. You loyal. I know what you're doing. You know what you're doing. You've been at this. But you are not a diva. Diva's bent over. I don't think you're bent over. You're not the little boys in Clover. You're not Tota. You're not a diva. You are a grown man. Black Boy Max. Not Black Boy Batty. Not Black Boy Ass. Are you gonna tell your son that you are a diva? Daddy, what's diva? Hey, get the fuck out of here. That is an abomination, Max. I am not proud of you. I am proud of everything else you did. Nominations, changing the game, changing your skin to Batty Diva. Diva start with D. Diddy. What else? You know, it's like this, Max. And you know, I could speak like this because after the clips go up and they don't like me, I don't use social media no more, so I can be a crackhead for life. When you keep pushing that barrier, Max, when you keep pushing that barrier and time passes, what happens? What next? What's the next engagement? What's the next clip? Don't lose yourself, don't sell your soul, Max. They want your soul because you changed the game. Don't sell your soul. You know I have a soul. You know I don't hold my tongue. You know you the first person that ever subbed me up
as a big streamer in my chat. You didn't mention it. You don't know how much I appreciate you. But you bigger than that, nigga. Don't forget niggas like you for your personality, nigga. Is you crazy? You don't need to put on no persona, nigga. You broke through with music. Is you crazy? So niggas suck my dick. Niggas don't like you. It's like the character. But your main niggas like you. Don't let niggas rage bait you on your own stream. Is you crazy, nigga? You him, nigga. You not no diva, nigga. What the fuck? Oh, not drive that. That's not true. You putting the character too much. Fuck out of here. You not no diva, nigga. What the fuck? I'ma pop it because I'm not gonna get no comments today. Fuck you talking about? I'm gonna get my pussy because I want to SU. But I'm not no diva. You fly though. You got fire. I'll give you that. You have to dime me on that. You got fire. I'll give you that. You fly. But not no diva.
Oh, bro. This shit crazy.
Chat, yeah. I'm gonna end my stream. I don't really want to chill with niggas. I want to just chill. I've been streaming this whole time. And I have been having a lot of fun. You know, people just really just accepted me for who I am, honestly, the whole time. So, it's just felt like, damn, I felt like I enjoyed this shit again. But, you know, the reason I turned the camera back on is because I want to be real with y'all. Like, that's why I started doing shit in the first place, because streaming ability, I feel like, alright, streaming, give me the ability to do that, you know? That's why I love it in the first place. I feel like I've always been able to be me. And even if niggas who don't fuck with me, or like viewers and fans, if they, if they, how do I explain it, hate on me or don't fuck with me, that's cool. Because at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know them. But on my own platform, it's like, damn, bro, if you fucked with me and really felt that way, why would you say on the stream in front of hundreds of niggas? You don't care about it for real. You just know it go viral. Bitch, this is me, nigga. I'm Prince. This is me, nigga. Like, I don't give a fuck, bro. I might be a little weird, bro. I might test some shit. Niggas get whole world think I'm gay. I don't give a fuck. What's wrong with being gay? There's nothing wrong with that shit, bro. Y'all niggas is whack. You're corny. And you just think how the next nigga think. You don't have your own mind, bro. That shit whack. But I'm gonna be myself, regardless. None of y'all niggas fucking with me. I don't care. You might think that shit because you're closed-minded, but it's one love, bro. It's one love. It's one love, bro. It don't matter. Niggas gay, it don't matter. They straight. It don't matter, bro. Why don't we just love each other, bro? So, I don't care, bro. Fuck OJ. If you fuck with me, nigga, you said that shit off camera. You could've pulled me aside. I'd love to talk to you off camera. Why you saying that shit on camera? But it's cool. I love y'all, bro. I'm good off this shit, to be honest. I'm gonna just go chill, alright? I love y'all, but remember this always. Always be yourself. Fuck what they say. I don't care, nigga. I'm gonna wear my wigs. I don't give a fuck. I got diva tag. I'm gonna keep it forever. This is who I am, nigga. Diva, I'm fly. I'm on my own shit. That's me. So always be yourself. Embrace what make you different, because that's what's gonna make you pop, alright? I love y'all, bro. I'm out of this bitch. I don't care. This shit's been amazing, though. I'll probably go live tomorrow, but I'm not trying to party, bro. With niggas who just really, you don't give a fuck about me, bro. It's cool, but I love y'all. And I love every single nigga I've been fucking with on campus, because everyone been real and just showing love. Shout out Tano, shout out, bro, whoever, Wardrobe, shout out that nigga Wardrobe, bro. Shout out that nigga Wardrobe, because Wardrobe's himself, bro. No matter what anyone say, and they hate on that little nigga, but you're a genius, bro. He's super smart, he's funny, I'll fuck with him, he cool. He might joke, but he would never disrespect me. Niggas coming up to me saying, yo, bro, are you scared Wardrobe gonna touch you in the night? No, nigga, he's a person, bro. He's a fucking human, bro. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, because I'm not, bro. I done made a lot of mistakes. Hella mistakes, bro. Hella mistakes. But I'm trying to learn to do better. That's what we all need to do, bro. Alright? I love y'all. I'm out of this bitch, Maddie. And this shit, finds that shit forever. I'm gonna just go chill. And Luca finna go heal his feet. All right.
Look, fam, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I don't know what Black Boy Max got going on with the whole diva tat, but I want everybody to know, bro, it's his prerogative. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm just being real, bro. Like, yeah, that's what he want to do. What people got to understand, fool. If he feel like he's a diva, bro. Whatever the meaning is. Like, what are you, bro? OJ, Suave, or whoever else the fuck you are. If you ain't sleeping with him, why does it matter to you, bro? Oh, he let me down and all that other type of shit, bro. People are who they say they are and who they want to be in this world, bro. You only got one life to choose to live. One life to live, bro. You live it however you want to live it without worrying about what the fuck people are thinking about you. Is he gay? Is he straight? Look, bro, it's 2026. Like I said, if you ain't hopping in that main bed with him, why does it fucking matter? As far as Blackboy Max breaking down, bro, you should have popped him in his shit. Yeah, you should have popped him in his shit. That's what you gotta do, bro. If you don't want to answer a question or you feel like somebody approaching you wrong, pop him in their shit. Yeah, pop. Look, your sexual preference don't make you a wimp or a bitch or nothing like that by any means. You know what I mean? I think that's what people think when somebody say, oh, they're gay. You know, I was going to say I'm gay, but I'm not gay. You know what I mean? So I can't say it like that. But when somebody say, oh, they're gay, or you think that that person is weak, and it gives you the right to ask him and talk to him how you want to talk to him. Look, bro, OJ Suave, I don't know who the fuck you are. From a can, I don't know you from a can of paint, cuz. I'm gonna just be honest with you. But I'm gonna tell you like this. You got to go sit down somewhere, my nigga. You worry about who you fucking. That's it. Anything else, bro, you wanna know too much. Too much. Oh, where's your diva tat? Like I said, I don't understand the diva tat, but we gotta stop shaming people over the shit that they choose to do in this world. If it ain't you, it ain't you, my nigga. Nobody asking you to get down with the Diva Squad or none of that other shit. Look, he is what he say he is. This ain't me taking up for him. This ain't nothing like that, bro. It's just that when I see the foolishness, he's this, he's that, he's a diva. Man, shut the fuck up for a nigga smack you in your motherfucking shit. You know what I mean? Blackboy Max, I'm telling you, bro. That's what you gotta do. You can't let these niggas get under your skin and piss you off and rub you wrong and all that other type of shit. No. You gotta start popping off. Yeah. You got these hands, right? You got two hands. Swing one of them. I guarantee you, nigga, shut the fuck up. I'm just being honest with you, fam. Look, shout out Blackboy Max. That OJ Suave nigga, I don't know him. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Nigga ain't did nothing wrong, bro. He's just living his fucking truth. Once you get brave enough to be yourself, you'd understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I mean? You understand what the fuck I'm talking about. You got to do that unapologetically. Unapologetically, bro. And you can't apologize. Oh, I'm sorry for diva. I'm sorry I don't get... No. All that on you gay or you this or you that. Bro, what are you? You know what I mean? Real shit. Because if you spending that much time trying to figure a nigga out, bro, you are curious. It's curious. You got some bi-curious tendencies within yourself, nigga. I'm just being honest with you, fam. Look, drop it in the comments. I done lost all kind of money talking down on the LGBT. You know what I mean? I'm just being honest with you, fam. I done lost all type of money talking down on that shit, which... it ain't about the money these days. It's just about the fact that I'm growing up and I'm showing up. You know what I mean? Just to let people know, it don't matter what the fuck you are. You worried about the wrong motherfucking things. There's 1,000,001 things going on in the motherfucking world today. Go get your money. Make sure your family's straight. And jump in whatever fucking bed you want to jump in. Don't worry about the other nigga, fam. Shout out Blackboy Max, because whatever you are, it don't matter, bro. Drop it in the comments. Squads from the playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up, fam. Yeah, hype my shit up, because ain't nobody going to tell you the real shit like I'm going to tell you the real shit. They can't. It's not in them, bro. They don't make people like that no more. I'm like Mr. Rare. So clean with hair. You know, something like that. I butchered the Wayne line, but y'all understand where I'm going. Drop it in the comments. Scores from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
Someone comes up to me and talks to me like that and tells me I'm a devil, I'm a demon, and compares me to the likes of Diddy and says my parents aren't proud of me and all this to get a clip off on me, it hurts my heart. Because why can't we just uplift each other? It's joking and then it's, damn, you attacking my character when every day niggas is telling me to kill myself because I'm putting on a wig. And you know what that type of shit shows me? Damn. Imagine what LGBTQ been going through for years, bro. Just because I put on a wig. I'm a straight man who wears wigs, yes. There are girls out there who dress like tomboyish, if that's their style. They might be straight, they might like guys, but they still dress like tomboyish. There's no problem.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. DJ Academics responds to Big Meech calling out Whack 100, waging war against old Whack 100, Officer Wacky. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments.
Hey, this don't run your town better than you run.
Listen, all this is cute. You know, I would say to Big Meech, and I got no problem with Big Meech, but I would be like, yo, don't respond or say nothing to Whack 100. What about 50 Cent? Because remember, 50 Cent is the one, when you got out of jail and you was going to pop out and do some shit with Rick Ross, 50 felt like he was betrayed and he stopped working with your son, and your son, basically, leaked messages came out where your son was trying to like damn near cop a plea, like, yo, nah, my pops, he old, he don't know what he doing. So it looked like 50 has kind of uprooted a lot of what you had going on. So that's why I'm looking at you now to say, respond to Fifth. Don't respond to, like, Whack 100 looked like all he was trying to do is do some paperwork stuff. 50 looked like he was trying to affect your livelihood. Respond to him.
Hey, listen, man, I don't know what's going on, but I see Meech. I don't know, out of nowhere, you know, shit, Meech, we've been running content on you for years. You know, we all know you told on Cuffy. I got an exclusive interview coming from Cuffy. By the way, Meech, you've been home quite some time. Why haven't you mentioned Cuffy's name one time? You heard Cuffy directly call you a rat. World, tag Meech and say, why won't you address Cuffy, the one that say you ratted on and set him up? And in the meantime, Meech, listen, let me tell you what you got to do. It ain't his fault. When your daddy is a rat, most definitely your son gonna be a little mouse. Nigga, you better tend to that little rat-ass little son you got over there. Yeah, he ain't no little boy. We didn't watch that nigga tail 3-4 times. Tend to him. Now, you did this to yourself. So now, we gonna activate the exposers. We gonna get everything going. You did it to yourself, man. You did this to yourself, Meech. We all know you ain't like that. You ain't gonna do nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. We ain't worrying about you, nigga. This ain't 2001, 2, 3, 4, 5. BMF don't even respect you no more, my nigga. You know, they know you's a rat. I talk to them all the time. But in the meantime, between time, Meech, go over there, get some motherfucking decon, and put it under your son's pillow, and let's rid this world of one less rat.
You Whack 100 type bitch ass niggas don't get no play in our ride. You feel me? And we ain't never worried about what you gonna do.
And we're not apologizing.
Especially me.
There's no apology.
If you know anything about me, I ain't worried about what you gonna do.
Hey, listen, but I promise you, listen.
Or didn't mention your name indirectly.
Hey,
I ain't worried about what the fuck you gonna do.
Listen though, on some real shit. Listen, on some real shit. You don't have to pop it to none of these niggas.
Man, fuck these niggas. That's what I'm telling you.
Listen, you have.
That's what I'm telling you.
There's no popping.
Fuck these niggas.
There's no popping.
That's on some hate shit and don't know what the fuck they talking about.
Look, I'm with academics on that one. Yeah, you waging war against the wrong person. Now, Whack 100, all he do is run the paperwork. If the paperwork is out there, bro, he has a moral obligation to run that paperwork. Obligation. Why? We all want to know who you are when nobody's looking. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Now, as far as 50 Cent, that's the man that fucked you up, nigga. 50 never opened his mouth, you'd be looking a lot better in the eyes of others. Not that that actually matters, but to some people, it does. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments, bro. When you went and partied with old Ricky Rose, despite what 50 was doing for you and your family, it fucked you over, fam. Yeah, it fucked you over. The mystique of Big Meech is gone. You know what I mean? Now, does it take away everything he did in the past with the drug dealing and all that other type shit? No, it don't take away none of that. They say, goddamn, you glorify that? Look, bro, we don't glorify, but we admire anybody that's not living paycheck to paycheck or Section 8 and all that other type of shit. I'm happy the man was able to make something of himself, because guess what? If it wasn't for them drugs, we wouldn't know Meech. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Why do you glorify that, nigga? It might be where I'm from. You know what I mean? Point blank period. It might be where I'm from. It's not about glorifying, it's admiration. If I glorified it, I too would be selling drugs because I know how it add up. Not saying I ain't never sold nothing, but I wouldn't know a nigga that was selling peas. You know what I mean? I sold a few O's though, here and there. I sold a few O's until they killed my partner. Once they killed my partner, I got out the game. You know what I mean? My nigga was a big guy, big guy, and was going to get bigger. You know what I mean? Just being honest, just being real, bro. And I was gonna grow with him. I have nothing against the marijuana industry. You know what I mean? I've been trying to tap in it for the longest. But look here, bro, this ain't about that. This is about Big Meech waging war against old Whack 100, which is a losing war. That's a losing war, bro. You ain't gonna win the battle or the war fucking with that nigga. Why? He's petty. This is what he does, man. Let's just be honest. This is what the fuck Whack 100 does. All you're doing is making it fun for him, fam. It's point blank period. Why? Cuffy is actually in jail, my nigga. Whether you snitched or not, that's on you, bro. You be the judge of what snitching is. But Cuffy is in jail, off of some shit you did. Point blank period. Now, I like Big Meech. I like the show. BMAF is straight. I'm not one to say you're right when you're wrong. Point blank period. Shout out Big Meech because he's talking now. But you are day late and $1 short, fam. You should have did this when 50 was first on your ass. Not calling Whack a snitch and all this other type of shit, bro. From where I'm looking at, bro, you gotta see where I'm at here. Y'all both looking the same. Y'all look similar, fam. Y'all look similar, bro. Ain't none of you old niggas get to that age doing all that criminal shit without doing a little snitching, a little talking, fam. It's just the way of the world, bro. And I know that shit probably gonna hurt some people's feelings and tap the tickles of some of them weak individuals that's listening. But just how what makes the world go, snitching makes the world go round. You know what I mean? Why? Everybody could do the crime, but they cannot do the time. That's what's wrong with niggas, fam. I'm just being honest. I'm just being real. Drop it in the comments. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up, nigga. Peace. And guess what, my nigga? We are going up. Fuck what they talking about on the internet, nigga. Slow growth is better than no growth. You know, I'm just being honest with you, fam. Scars from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Lil Twist admits he was jealous of Drake, Drizzy, the Iceman, Wheelchair Jimmy, when he signed the Young Money Entertainment. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments, but save your reactions to after this special, please.
Was singing, it was going crazy, the world was going insane, Drizzy coming out. I got to see the crowd calling Drake Jimmy. Like they would call him Jimmy first because he was more known as Jimmy from Degrassi. This is when he was going up there doing Ransom, and we would get off stage and we would go into the crowd to get the crowd love after the show, and everybody coming up like, Jimmy, can you take a picture? And they would call me Chucky because they knew Chucky's name first. So even though I just got off stage, I was still Lil Chucky to people. Like, Lil Chucky, look. I'm like, bro. My road manager at the time, Mr. Winnie, would be like, Lil Twist, that's Lil Twist. He'd be like, Lil Chucky, Lil Chucky.
And you were around when Drake got signed, right? Like on the bus and everything?
Yes, at the Millie video shoot is when it actually got real. But he was on the road to Drake. Wayne knew he was leaning towards messing with him. He had heard his music already, but the day I saw it is when at the Millie video shoot. Yeah.
How'd you feel when he would bring new artists? Like, damn, man, is he trying to take my spot, or is it, hey, the more the merrier type shit?
Drake was the main one that I was hating on, I think, because like I had already met Nicki and Kid, but I knew Drake was about to blow. I knew Drake was going ASAP, like, cause the word in the house was how cold he was. So me just being competitive and thinking that I was about to go too. I'm thinking my music is so great at that time. I've gotten so much better, but at that time you couldn't tell me that it wasn't the hottest music in the world. And everybody talking this Drake shit, so I'll be like, I'll be mad, I'll be hating, I ain't gonna lie. I'll make a diss song and I'll email it to Drake.
You would send him your
I would send him my diss, and every time I see him, he'd be like, Twist, stop dissing me, bro. That's my brother, man. Shout out to Aubrey.
So he wasn't making diss songs back at you in a friendly competition.
Thank God he didn't do that. He might be subliminally dissing me now. I gotta go dissect the album. I gotta go see he petty like that. He probably didn't jab me in one of these songs.
Look, shout out to Lil Twist for keeping it real, fam, because that's just how it happens when you feel like you one of the front men and then you get pushed to the bike. Point blank period, bro. Drizzy came through that bitch. You see, 20 years later, bro, you see what Drizzy came to YMCMB and did, bro. Now, at the beginning of this thing, yeah, everybody thought maybe Lil Twist and Lil Chucky would grow up and grow out. You know what I mean? It would show up and show out. Better words. But they ain't never really happened. You know what I mean? They ain't never really happened. They was on to something. Twist had that one little song, you know what I mean? Chucky had a couple songs. I don't know what's going on with Lil Chucky. See, that's why I like this shit, bro. Because now we get to raise eyebrows and ask questions. What the fuck is going on with Lil Chucky? Now, Lil Twist doing his thing, fam. Yep. You too. Lil Twist doing his thing, bro. If you check out Lil Twist music, that nigga rapping like Wayne's supposed to be rapping. I'm gonna be honest with you, fam. Which means Wayne did an incredible job coaching that man. You know what I mean? Yeah, well, he did an incredible job watching Wayne and fucking learning. You know what I mean? Now, as far as Drake, little history lesson on Drake, man. Drake had been rapping. He had been rapping and making records way before Wayne. Yeah, way before Wayne. The Closer to My Dreams, Drake, man, for a lot of people that don't know and they think that boy don't write his own music, you gotta go back and check out that old shit. Closer to My Dreams. By the time Ransom came out, bro, nigga was already fucking with Drake and knew he was gonna be one of them ones. Best thing I ever had was the song that really did it for me, fam. Yeah, I went to the military off that song, fam. When that song came out, forget what year it was, 2009, 2010, nigga, I had signed up for the military. Nigga, 18 years old, wet behind the ears, that song got me through it. You know, I'm just being honest with you. Along with a lot of them, Winner, like the list goes on. Yeah, I can imagine him being jealous of old Drizzy. Why? Drizzy, Nicki Minaj, they changed the game, bro. It was no longer about the group anymore. Lil Chucky, Lil Twist, what's that other nigga? What's that other nigga? That nigga tried to holler at my bitch one day in the Galleria Mall. Corey Guns. Yeah, Corey Guns. Like, a lot of them got pushed to the bike. but they could actually rap. You know what I mean? Yeah, YMC gutter. Like, bro, come on, my nigga. They had a whole era. I don't know what's going on right now, but like I said, if you check out Lil Twist music, this shit is good, fam. Yeah, it's really fucking good. I'd like to see Twist just coming back and talking. You know what I mean? Just being honest with you, fam. Why? Man, I'm so Young Money, it's a goddamn shame. I thought I should have been signed to YMCMB a long time ago. Never quite came to fruition, but hey, I'm still hopeful. I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm still hopeful. I can't talk about my guys, you know? I'm just being honest with you, fam. Yeah, shout out Lil Wayne. That's the fucking GOAT. Anything tied to Wayne, I'm all for it, bro. Yeah, I'm all for it. You can't say nothing about Wayne. Why? Because you don't know shit. Man, just the lyrics on, let's just throw out one, bro. I'm going to throw out one CD, one album. Just the lyrics on fucking the Carter 2 changes the game, my nigga. I'm just being honest with you, fool. Drop it in the comments. Shout out Lil Twist for keeping it real. But guess what? Keeping it real, like, he had dropped diss records for Drake and everything. He ain't never just put them out, but he was sending them to Drake. Look, bro, that's how the little brother gonna be. I got two big brothers. That's how the little brother is gonna be, bro. When you're pissed off, you're pissed off. I'm only glad that Drake didn't take it too far. Drizzy ain't worried about Twist, you know what I mean? He ain't no, he's not a worthy candidate, because Lil Twist could rap his fucking ass off. It's just that they family, bro. Like, family don't go against family. You know what I mean? Your family don't go against family. Not when it's loyalty over money. Drop it in the comments. Shout out Lil Twist. Shout out Drake. Shout out the whole YMCMB. And most of all, shout out Wayne. Hey, shout out Weezy Weed. Toonchi. He's the guy, bro. I'm just being honest with you. Drop it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up. We going up. I'm something like Buzz Lightyear. I'm something like Buzz Lightyear, and I do believe this year is gonna be my year. All I gotta do is keep on talking. I'm gonna talk my way to $1 million. You watch. And I kind of didn't get into Streamers University, but I didn't fill out the application. I'm thinking I should, but you know, sometimes you feel like you're entitled to certain shit. I'm thinking somebody was gonna red shot, like old Hurricane Chris was saying. I'm thinking somebody was gonna red shot. Nobody ever red shot, you know what I mean? Not yet, you know what I mean? So who knows? Maybe I go to Streamers University next year. Maybe I don't even need it. You know what I mean? I'm being honest with you. Maybe I don't even need it, because a lot of people don't possess the qualities I possess. That's why I'm good at this shit. You know, I'm just being honest with you. Drop it in the comments. I was supposed to be on MTV a long time ago. VJ. I'm supposed to be a VJ for somebody. I'm supposed to be on the radio. I'm supposed to be doing this, do that. All that's besides the point. We are what we are now. And I am pushing. And I am working. You know what I mean? Shout out to everybody that's been following me. Shout out to everybody that's going to follow me in the future. It's so much shit that you can click on and just hear your boy do his whole little spiel, bro. It's real raw and uncut and can't be mimicked. Just being honest with you, bro. Drop it in the comments. Cards from the Playground. Like, share, subscribe. Nigga, peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap, people tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Squads from the Playground. Orlando Brown announces an exhibition fight against Ray J at an Aiden Ross brand risk fighting event. Let's get into the content. Drop it in the comments.
That was crazy.
Do you really believe you can defeat Ray J?
Yeah,
if so, why?
I'm doing this because you called me, my nigga. What I'm saying is, though, you know, because, you know, ever since the Funny Marco interview and I grabbed that mic, this nigga been trying to go crazy ever since then. I don't know if nigga, I ate you up a long time ago. You've been trying to get your fame back since then. So it makes sense that you would want to try to fight niggas that are bigger than you. You're Brandy's brother. So now we can all come together under my name
to watch you niggas be famous because of me.
So do that sound like you admitting that you gonna lose? You just feel like you just come here because he called you. You ain't really got no smoke. Ain't no real aggression.
I just wish you. I
wish.
wish you. Listen, I've been watching you for a long time.
Me too. That's so regular,
no. Can I
brother.
finish? Because you got a mouth. Your beard from your hair. I need you to be quiet.
Fab, I'm the host.
Okay,
you keep saying that's Brandy little brother. You that's so Brandy homeboy from around the corner.
Can I finish?
So is you gonna get in the ring and whoop ass, or is you just here to feed your daughter?
Yeah, I'm still gonna finish what I said.
Go ahead. You're not a gangbanger. You need to stop doing that. People get hurt.
Listen, you
People get hurt
disrespecting the
like
gang,
that.
little Orlando.
There might be some real gangsters in the building.
Stick my fingers up your ass, nigga.
Oh, I said, do y'all got hands? Not do y'all got fingers? Ray J, what kind of match is gonna be with you and Orlando?
Fingering your ass,
I don't know what the fuck that is, blood purdy. This nigga saying
what's really going on? Because it's like gay to see. I want to put my thumb in your butt. Like
nigga,
I ain't seeing nobody saying they
I'm gonna put my thumb in your butt. Future said that, nigga.
He
Future
did.
said that,
But
nigga.
Future ain't here right now.
Bro,
I'm just saying that ain't my line, nigga.
August 15th.
Get your motherfucking mic. Put
You
in your
guys
ass,
will
nigga.
get a chance to settle this.
So what y'all got beef for? Because he laced you when y'all was 13.
Okay, right now we not fighting. We
What's up?
security.
What's
we
up?
security.
Oh, y'all
there's security.
scared.
There's security.
They kissing it, cuddling. It's too much. Ray J, swing on him. Stop letting him try you like that.
Bro, I'm hard right now, nigga.
You're Brandy, nigga. You're Brandy, though, nigga.
I love my big sister.
Brandy, you're Brandy.
There's no diss about
Nigga,
me.
you're Rick James.
Why does that be a diss?
Brandy is Rick James.
Bro, I'll stick my whole
You're
finger
Rick
in your
James.
ass, nigga.
You
Stop
super
playing
freak
with
ass
me,
nigga.
before
You
I come
super
over
freak
there,
ass
nigga,
nigga. You
and
a
put a
super
condom
freak.
on, nigga,
Super
and get
freak.
busy in
You
you right
super
now,
freak.
nigga.
Hey, yeah.
So should we bring lube to y'all fight?
Fuck you, Rick James. Fuck you.
Like we need lube.
Fuck you, Rick.
Hey, we gotta slap the fuck out of you right now, nigga.
Guys,
we gotta chill. I'll slap the fuck out of you, nigga.
Fuck you, Rick.
All right, let's chill out on the sexual shit, bro.
You the one saying sexual shit, Rick.
All right, chill out, bro.
Fuck you, Rick.
I'ma slap you, bro.
Rick James.
Is you gonna have AB help you train for this fight?
Yeah. Adrian Broner's helping me train. Shout out to AB. I talked to him today.
Uh-huh.
He's gonna be one of my main trainers. Dean the Great. All the Crash Out boys.
Oh, so he
was on
training
the
you
boat
too?
together.
I seen a clip of y'all.
Yeah, we was all on the boat
Okay.
together.
Y'all think he a good trainer? He cause he be drunk a little bit.
He better.
Orlando Brown ain't that little boy from Major Pain no more. You know what I mean? I'm thinking he gonna beat the hell out of Ray J. Yeah, Ray J just lost an event. He ain't got it like that. Yeah, he ain't got it like that. He gonna try to run around the ring and try to finish the fight quick, but you ain't swinging like that. Just be honest. Let's just be real. And when I heard him say the shit about, bro, I'm gonna stick my fingers in your arse. Yeah, where does that come from, bro? Is that entertaining to you? All that does is piss a nigga off, bro. That's that weird shit again. You know what I mean? I thought something was wrong with your ticker. I thought you were dying, Ray J. You had blood coming out of your eyes and shit. Like, look, bro. That old weird shit you do and say, gonna get you in a world of fucking trouble. Because what you're doing is you're asking for death. You're asking for death to call your name. You're faking some shit. Now you want to stick my fingers in your heart. You won't fight. You won't fight? We'll see. We'll see what happens. I think the event August 14th or something like that. We'll see what happens. If you don't go in there and knock Orlando Brown ass out, man, you might well go ahead and retire because you ain't making no music. Now it's just celebrity fights and you sticking your fingers up arses. Man, nigga don't want to hear that whole ass shit, bro. Let's just be honest. That's why they call you that shit. Brandy little brother. Like, what was that energy from Sauce Walker when he was on your head? You know what I mean? Being honest with you, what was the blood talk and all that? I'm the Biggie. I'm on B. Like, what was all that? When Albert Walker, the Sauce, the Sauce is really J Money. I hate to call him that. You know what I mean? I hate to, that's why I call him Albert. Because the Sauce is J Money. I know a lot of people don't give J Money the credit he deserves. Not even Albert. But you went down there and you took that shit from J Money. So you are Albert. You know, I know it pissed niggas off. Oh, I want to get at him. We'll get at him. What's wrong with you getters? You know, I'm just being honest with you, fam. Nigga ain't worried about that freedom of speech. You could say whatever the fuck you want to say. You know what I mean? But I will not be victimized. I'm being honest with you. What was that energy for Albert? And what was that energy that you got for Orlando Brown? Why didn't you say any of that little whole shit to Albert? When you're in a company and the president, now you a COB boy. Let me, Ray J, you weak. I'm being honest with you, fool. That's the moral of the story. I'm gonna end this video with that. You're fucking weak now. All the COB boys gonna be there. Okay, Ray J. Nigga called you that. Nigga said that to you being derogatory. Yeah, nigga was ready to whoop your ass. You know what I mean? Now you wanted to. Bet you're gonna do the handshake next, right? Right? You mean get the fuck out of here. Scars from the playground. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hype my shit up. We going exactly where we supposed to go. To the motherfucking moon. I'm just being honest with you, bro. Cause it ain't no other way for me.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rare. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Look, welcome back to Scars from the Playground. Lil C's defends Biggie Smalls, the notorious big, amid criticism. Let's get into the content, drop it in the comments.
How you be feeling when people be calling out Big for his lyrics, calling it suspect?
Yeah, man. Shit whack. These young niggas be taking too many drugs. They be off too many pills. And for them to think that way makes me think that these young niggas be gay as fuck. Cause for you to think of these lyrics and go, oh, that's sus, and like, what? And I know they talk about the line where it's like, you look so good, huh? Suck with your daddy's dick. I'm like, none of you young niggas got no game. First of all, it's a Richard Pryor joke. And if you don't understand the metaphor of what he said, then you just a corny dude. You just corny. You got no type of G and you don't get no type of pussy in your life. If you don't know how to make a girl laugh or be charismatic about nothing. These niggas be too high, too serious, falling asleep, high off lean and pills, and waking up next to their homeboys, some tight ass jeans. They're weird out here. So I take very offense to that. Like, you just don't got no game and you niggas is just whack. But it's a G, it's charismatic and it's a joke. And if you don't get the joke, then there's no need to explain to you what he said. You know what I'm saying? So niggas didn't get there. And I don't like that. Cause you know what I mean? Like I'm with no slander for my boy. you're not slandering my nigga while he not here. Like, I'm not having it. Nobody got no G, dog. It was a G line. You trying to push up on a girl, he like, nigga, you look so good, nigga. I suck on your daddy's dick. Like, that's where we come from, right? we come from us, but that's gang. We hung around we hung around some pimps and some guys that had some real G, that had real game, that knew how to make women laugh and talk to women. It was that's just some game, and for somebody to even think that way, I hate the whole pause ever. Cause the first thing, if somebody doing something, the first thing you think about is a pause time or a dick. And if I'm eating a hot dog, you gonna look at, that's what's on your mind? Niggas is weird out here today. I don't do the pause game. I don't play the pause game. Don't pause me. I'm a grown ass man, dog. Don't pause me. We're not doing that. Because you just a weirdo. That's the first thing come to your mind. You thinking of some gay shit or some like inappropriate shit like that. That's what's on your mind. When somebody say something, the first thing come to your mind is thinking that way. What do that say about you? Is that the first thing that come to your mind? Then we need to check on you. You the sus guy. Like, come on, dog. Like, you know what I mean? That's the only thing I got against that. Other than that, I got nothing, I have no problem with if you're young and that's how you feel about things. Because it's what the new young era is. And I got no problem with that. If that's how they do things and crack jokes and do that, that's on them. But if you're somebody my age and in my era pausing, like, come on, dog. Go home and get some rest.
Look, I'm going to tell you like they'll tell you in Texas. I don't think there's no goddamn way you could defend that boy. I'm just being honest with you, fam. You look so good, made me want to suck on your daddy. Look, bro, Richard Pryor joke or not, that ain't funny. That ain't funny, and everybody's been talking about the line since he put it out. And Lil C's, bro. It's corny. It's skinny jeans, lean. Like, bro, are we really gonna compare? You know what I mean? When that type of shit comes out of your mouth, you're implying that you didn't suck the cock before. I'm just being honest with you, fool. And that's not Biggie's only weird line. You know, it's just being honest with you, fam. And I'm not judging him off of it. Yeah. Because for all the LGBTQ RIA community plus community, I'm not judging him, you know what I mean? But for Lil C's to come out and say, this and that, and it's corny to look at it, it's weird, it's pause. Like, man, what were you up to back in the day? You know what I mean? Just being honest with you, fool. What were you up to back in the day? Because now you're talking about all this old weird shit. You should be talking about all your experience with the dealer. Yeah, you was around Diddy more than people ask you about. That's what the only thing that need to be coming up in interviews. But I guess people don't want to ask Lil C's about that. They want to ask something about this, give them a chance to speak it on it. You know what I mean? Look here, bro. What's up with you and the dealer? Are y'all still cool? Were you at them parties after Biggie died? Was he still inviting you? What's the extent of y'all relationship? I'm just being honest with you, fam. Because to see you come out and talk like this is weird. It's fucking weird. And you could have defended him on any other subject, but it had to be this one, so you had to be called out. I'm gonna be honest with you. Let's see, I fuck with you to a certain extent. To a certain extent, why? Because Junior Mafia didn't have too much strength. Y'all didn't go too long. You know, I'm just being honest with you. So to a certain extent, I fuck with Lil C's, but let's be honest, man. What are you talking about right now? I'm defending Biggie, man. Get the fuck out of here. Hey, I'll walk off a bridge with him. Well, why didn't you? Yeah, why didn't you walk off a bridge with Biggie? If that were your boy like that, bro, you should have went to L.A. and caused some damage. You know what I mean? You don't know what I did. That's the point, my nigga. You should have jumped off a bridge with him. You should have left Earth the same day, bro. If you gonna come out and defend he was telling a joke for the making the bitches laugh. Man, no bitch wanna hear no shit like that, fam. Yeah, no bitch wanna hear no shit like that from a fat ass nigga that can't even fuck for too long, cause he gonna get tired. Yeah, shout out Notorious Biggie Smalls, but the lines were fucking weird. That's what this show is about, bro. I'm just being a keeper in the book. I promise to tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. You know what I mean? Drop it in the comments. Shout out Lil C's for the bullshit, cause you gave us a talking point. But you got to understand, it's bullshit. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hype my shit up. We going up, and away. Don't count my absence as me running. I just got to get the money. I'm just being honest with you, fam. And new music dropping soon. Wait for it. It ain't nobody like me, man. Scores from the playground. Drop it in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, nigga. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rap. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.
Come back to Scars from the Playground. Smackwater, Slams, Charleston White. Let's say responds to him. You know what I mean? He's just keeping it a buck. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. Drop it in the comments. Let's get into the content.
Did you see Charleston saying he raised some money and then he backed out and he was going back and forth with the dad?
He was supposed to give $75,000. I seen that, and then I heard my brother called me today. He said, shout out to my brother Horatio. He said he giving me a new name, Rent Free. And I was like, why you say Rent Free? He say, because you rent free in that nigga Charleston head. He hit and made like 6-7 posts and rants and all that. And you ain't that serious and that important, fam. You know what I'm saying? I got a real life. I'm not a internet. I'm a that's on the internet. It's a big difference between me and you, my nigga. Like, I do what I do, post and going on about my day. I don't got time to scour and run behind another. And no, because my brother said in the comment, like, that this is a play. I do not with them type of. The is a rat. The gave up his partner. The was an active participant in the commission of a crime and turned around and took the stand on the that he was riding with. I do not
with those type of niggas. This is not a play. I said what I said, and I'm not going back and forth with this. Like, nah, I don't with that riding or walking, bro. I ain't got no ill intent. Just leave me the up out of it, that nigga, because you ain't cut like I'm cutting. You could never be what, and then he like to throw money into play. Let me tell you something, my nigga. The only who say ain't got no money is a real men. We stand on integrity, principles, moral. We stand on that can't be touched. That we don't judge a man by what the he got. Real men don't do that. At least the men that I was raised by, they judge men on their character and their principle. That's what the I judge a man on. I don't, not unless it's a that has a family and his family is up and the ass ain't trying to get up off and go do something to provide for his family. Then yeah, like ass. But other than that, I don't give a have some of the wisest that I ever know. Shit, Charleston, your self. You always big up in Pop. What's Pop name? The old
Pops, I just don't Pops.
You know, that's tough. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he with your ass for. You know, but the old ass does not define his manhood, and that don't make, because a nigga got a lot of, any ass can get a lot of money, that don't make you a real, just because you got a bunch of money, bro. And that's what's wrong with the world today. Everybody looking at a who got money or who got motion or who lit, and you giving these ass a pass to be ass because, you know, it takes a certain type of ass to allow that just because you think a got motion or some whole ass down, my nigga. What happened to integrity? Give a what a got, bro. Some of the wisest and the most gang type I ever met didn't have nothing. It was dope fiends. You know what I'm saying? Didn't have a ass thing to give me besides some friendship or some knowledge. Yeah, one of my best partners, that was a smoker. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't.
What for people that don't understand? How did y'all's tension even come about? They don't even understand.
What you mean?
Like you versus Charleston kind of came out of nowhere.
Well, he was on Vlad, and he mentioned my name like he mentioned it like in a real cavalier type way, and I'm like, yeah, don't, you know, and Vlad aware of who I am. Like, I started this whole ass, and it's the thanks I get. Like, I'm opening this up for everybody. I'm the blueprint. I'm the formula. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know what the I was. I'm not saying that it was some grand design or I was like had some aha moment, but I did make the look effortless and easy and, you know what I'm saying, glamorized to a point to where everybody was like, with Charleston, man. I don't wish him no ill will because, you know, like I said, I saved his life. You know what I'm saying? Because was calling me in the city knowing that he would accept money from me. And them niggas gonna clean your clock. Here's some professional clock cleaners. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, no, bro, I'm not gonna do that. Just because of talking shit, and he was talking some sideways, whole ass like he always doing. A bad gonna be a bad nigga. But nah, I'm not finna be a part of that, bro. Like, you know.
And there's nothing that y'all can never like squash.
Nah, what for? That nigga don't deserve. If they want to set up a boxing ring and let me punch that lights out, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no, that nigga don't deserve to breathe my air, fam. We not the same. I'm a man of integrity and principle, fam. Like highly. I don't compromise morals, and I'm not a bending. I don't waver, fam. When I say something, I mean that.
Money will make her come. Women respect diamonds. Men, morals and principles. Let's just be honest. Let's just be real. It seems like these days, and somebody got to say it. Shout out to Smackwater because he opened the conversation. Somebody got to say it. Money doesn't excuse bitch ass behavior. I'm gonna say that money is not an excuse for all the bitch ass behavior, fam. Some of y'all think like since y'all done got the bag, y'all done found a way to acquire it, that you could say and do whatever the fuck you want. But that's not the case, fam. Everything comes with costs, you know what I mean? You got to pay the cost to be the boss. Meaning, it might be your ass, Mr. Postman, if you slip up and make the wrong decision. Now, I do look at Smackwater like he didn't save Charleston White life. Didn't want to see that happen to him, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because he's just a talker. Everybody know Charleston White ain't like that, you know what I mean? And just ain't for Charleston, but this is for Charleston. Everybody know he ain't like that. At 54 years old, he's finally found a way, a path to success. And he's just riding it out. But I gotta salute him, you know what I mean? Because I got a love and hate relationship for old Charleston White. I came down him too bad, bro. He did show everybody that, you know what? If you want to, you ain't gotta respect nobody that don't respect you. Fuck him, you know what I mean? The nigga say what he want. But they ain't touched him yet. Let's just be honest, let's just be real. Him and that bag of tricks, along with that pig poker he keeping up, been saving his ass. And that bear mace, you know what I mean? Look, shout out Smackwater. Like I say, he's right. Money is not an excuse for the bitch ass behavior. I like what he say, bro. Like, I'm a nigga on the internet. I am not an internet nigga. That's the same as me, bro. Motherfuckers see me talking, hey, he go this, he do this. It's just what it is. I'm a guerrilla podcaster. Means I podcast everywhere I go because the show must go on. You know, I'm just being honest with you. You know what I mean? But yeah, the internet shit, that'll get you hyped. As far as him gaining money for Carmelo Anthony, look, bro, that's like spoiled milk. You know what I mean? You're doing a whole bunch of shit for spoiled milk. That boy ain't getting out of that. Why? He was wrong. Sometimes you gotta take your ass whooping like a man. You know what I mean? Why? Like Pop said from Friday, bro. You live to fight a game. They was probably gonna beat them black and blue. You know what I mean? Maybe. But he might have just realized he had more than he thought. Look, drop it in the comments. Shout out Smackwater. I like him and Charleston White. I'm neutral on this thing. You know what I mean? I just gotta report what I have to report. Just being honest, just being... Like, share, subscribe. Hype my shit up. We going up. We're gonna find our path to that money on too. I'm just being honest with you, fool. Hype my shit up. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.
If they throw it, I'ma catch it to play the game like Tetris. I'm one of a kind rare. People tell me I'm a clip. I've been working 24 hours, summertime to winter. I ain't really at the chill, it gotta be about business.